Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel! Today, we're retackling a topic that so many of you have asked about. Making the big switch from a traditional office job to working from home. It's a huge life change. And while it sounds like a dream come true, there's a lot to consider to make it a successful and happy transition. So, if you're dreaming of ditching the commute and embracing the remote work life, you're in the right place. We're going to break down everything you need to think about, step by step. First up, let's talk about the type of job. Not all jobs can be done remotely. So the first step is figuring out if your current role has remote potential or if you need to look for a new one. Think about your daily tasks. Do you spend most of your day on a computer, on calls, or in meetings that could be done virtually? If so, you've got a strong case. Many industries, like tech, digital marketing, writing, customer service, and design, are very remote-friendly. If your current job involves a lot of physical on-site presence like being a retail manager or a construction worker, you'll now likely need to explore a career change or develop new skills that are in demand in the remote world. It's not just about what you do, but how you do it. The key is to find a role where your output can be measured by your results, not by your physical presence in an office. Now, let's have a frank conversation about money. The salary. A common misconception is that you'll automatically take a pay cut if you work from home. This isn't necessarily true, but it's a complex topic. Some companies might offer a slightly lower salary for remote roles, arguing that you're saving money on commuting, lunches, and work clothes. Others might adjust your salary based on your location's cost of living, which could be a good or bad thing depending on where you live. When you're negotiating, don't just look at the base salary. Consider the whole package. Are you saving $1,000 a year on a train pass? Are you no longer spending $50 a week on lunches? Factor those savings into your calculations. Your goal is to understand your total financial picture. Be prepared to justify your salary expectations based on your skills and the value you bring, not just where you're physically located. Research average salaries for remote positions in your field to go into negotiations with confidence. Next, let's talk about one of the biggest perks and potential pitfalls of remote work: time. On the surface, you gain so much time back. No more rush hour traffic, no more getting stuck on a delayed train. That's easily 1 to 2 hours back in your day. But here's the catch. Without the clear separation of the office, work can easily bleed into your personal time. The workday can feel like it never ends. That's why creating a routine is absolutely critical. You need to set clear start and end times for your workday. It's tempting to roll out of bed and straight to your laptop, but try to maintain a morning routine. Maybe it's a workout, a walk, or just enjoying a cup of coffee without rushing. At the end of the day, have a shutdown ritual, close your laptop, turn off notifications, and mentally clock out. This structure helps you stay productive during work hours and actually relax and recharge when you're done. Time management becomes your personal responsibility, so tools like calendars, to-do lists, and time blocking techniques are your best friends. Finally, and this is so important, let's discuss your home setup. Your environment has a massive impact on your productivity and mental well-being. Working from your bed or the sofa might sound comfy, but it's terrible for your posture and for creating a mental boundary between work and rest. If you can, dedicate a specific space in your home solely for work. It doesn't have to be a whole room. A corner of your living room or a small desk in your bedroom can work. The key is to make it a designated work zone. Invest in a good, ergonomic chair. Seriously, your back will thank you. Make sure you have a reliable internet connection. It's your lifeline to your team and your work. Consider getting a second monitor, a comfortable keyboard, and a good headset for calls. Think about what you need to be comfortable and efficient. Also, don't forget about the background for your video calls. A clean, professional-looking background, whether it's a tidy bookshelf or a virtual background, goes a long way. Your home office is your new workplace, so set it up for success. So, to recap our journey into remote work. First, assess your job type and skills to see if they align with remote opportunities. Second, get smart about salary negotiations by looking at the total financial picture, not just the base number. Third, reclaim your time by creating a strict routine and clear boundaries between your work and personal life. And fourth, create a dedicated and ergonomic home office setup that allows you to be productive and comfortable. Making this transition is a big deal, and it takes planning and adjustment. It's not just about changing where you work. It's about changing how you work. Be patient with yourself during the process. there will be a learning curve. You might feel a bit isolated at first. So make an extra effort to stay connected with your colleagues through video calls and chat. Proactively communicate with your manager and your team to build trust and ensure everyone is on the same page. The freedom and flexibility of working from home can be incredible, and with the right preparation, you can absolutely thrive in your new remote career. Thanks so much for watching. I hope these tips help you on your journey to working from home. If you have any other questions or your own tips to share, please drop them in the comments below. I love reading them and learning from you all. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content. We'll see you in the next video.